guys are going to do that 3 laps. First one back gets all the high fives that they want. Okay? That's human like communications. That's valuable for these people. Okay. On your marks. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Sparkles tries to cheat by going off at an early start, but fails. So Rick James comes on back. Oh, he's going backwards. He's just mocking you. Got nothing on it. That's one. That's one for Rick James. One for Rick James. We got Sparkles taking his time, minding his own business. I don't know if he knows if he's racing, but Rick James is reminding him right now.
Hi, I'm Derby McLaughlin, and today I'm interviewing Jason Sidell about the robotics class. So, can you tell me about the robotics class?
Sure. Yeah, the robotics class comes from the HROP department of the County Office of Education. HROP stands for Humboldt Regional Occupational Program, and that has a number of occupational related courses that are sort of geared to get students ready for the workforce. And traditionally they're classes like shop class, wood shop, cabinet making, autos shop. There's also a law enforcement class, and so a lot of things have been added now to the HROP courses like robotics and game development, which I teach. So the robotics class is geared toward getting students some basic fundamental skills that would help them get a job in an engineering related field. And so it's designed around science, technology, engineering, and math, and works on using kind of a hands-on approach to getting students engaged and excited about those topics.
That's awesome. How many kids are in the class?
Right now it's a kind of a small class. This is only our second year doing it, and I think there are 12 or 13 students in there.
Do you think the interest is increasing in this field?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you listen to the news just about every day, you hear something related to robotics.
So I hear you have a competition coming up?
Yeah, so we just got all these new competition toys, I call them, but it's basically we have a 12-foot by 12-foot robotics arena. Wow. And we have a whole bunch of robots, and the students have been working on building robots that have to accomplish a certain task. Every year, the competition changes. Just to back up a little bit, we're using the VEX robots, and there are a number of different competition circuits out there, and I chose the VEX robots. And so every year the VEX robot competition changes. This year it's called the Gateway Challenge. And you have a giant, 12-foot by 12-foot arena, 2 teams, a red team and a blue team, and there are different game elements that the robots have to manipulate to score points in a number of ways.
So do you build the robots yourself, or does it come in a kit, or how does that work?
You get a kit, but it's all in pieces. And so, and then you can buy extra pieces, and there are some pieces that don't come in the kit. So we've kind of bought some basic kits and then added some extra pieces. Like, for example, there's like a tank kit that you can add on in addition to the basic kit. And so, and special different types of wheels and things like that.
Are there specific rules for the competition?
Yeah, there are specific rules, and it's like a 35-page document on how to set up the arena. And we have the game elements are these barrels that are like a pound and a half. They're plastic, and also balls. And so you kind of stack those up to start the game, and then the robots have to pick them up and put them into varying sizes of goals.
So if you come into the class not knowing anything about robots, do you teach them, or? Okay. Yeah,
and so the class is made for beginners. I do recommend sort of a basic background in some mathematics, and it wouldn't hurt to have a background in in some computer programming, but it's not required. And you learn how to do computer programming. We learn physics and some engineering principles and some mechanics using gears and motors and things like that.
What do you believe is the future of robotics?
Well, if you want to learn about the future of robotics, I'd say watch a sci-fi movie. It's amazing how many things I've seen in a movie, and then maybe a movie when I was a kid, and then years later I actually see it in real life. One of the documentary films we watch in class shows a man whose arm has electronics built into his arm that allows him to actually move his fingers where he couldn't do it before. So we have, you know, you hear about cyborgs in movies, and you know, that is something that is actually going to be real pretty soon.
Well, I look forward to seeing the future of robotics and seeing how it progresses in time. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.